Hello football fans, and great to have you back here on Goal Line FC. No English team has enjoyed more title success than Manchester United, and only Liverpool has won more Champions League titles than the Red Devils in England. Right now, Manchester United are experiencing a 6-year barren trophy run. In today's video, we take a look at positive changes at Manchester United and what it means for their title challenge. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for our latest videos. Imperious to despicable. For many years, Manchester United was the flag bearer for the English game. They won 20 Premier League titles, the highest in history, and they went into the 2010s relishing the start of a new decade. They won the Champions League in 2008 and reached another final in 2011. In 2012, Manchester United won their 20th Premier League title. This title triumph initiated a dark cloud around the club. Manchester United became second, third, fourth, and dropped as far as 8th. In the 2013-14 season, Manchester United finished in a remarkable 7th position. And in the 2021-2022 season was their worst ever, as they only won 16 games all season. Sir Alex Ferguson's words on his retirement day couldn't have hurt any more than it does now. You know how good you are. You know what the jersey you are wearing means to everyone here, and don't ever let yourself down. The expectation is always there. These words by Sir Alex Ferguson feel resounding now, as they have always been. But with each fading year, the club falls short of expectations over and over again. The closest step to their title glory was in the 2017-2018 season, where they were some 19 points off the leaders Manchester City. The end of the Ferguson era coincided with the retirement of multiple stars in the team and a money injection into the Premier League. Manchester United had fallen so far off before they could do anything about it. They assembled expensive teams and hired the best coaches, but nothing seemed to work. The problem with Manchester United was that they threw money at their problems and never looked to build a successful football empire. The result? Exotic players on exotic wages with zero passion for the club. To put things in perspective, Manchester United had the highest wage bill. Second to Manchester United was Manchester City, who had been imperiously successful for the past 5 years. The Ferguson era, heralded by triumph after triumph, was followed by over a decade worth of grimesness. Financially, Manchester United was doing great, but in football, they were drowning, and drowning fast. New era, same United. After a disastrous 2021-2022 season, drastic actions were needed, and Manchester United appointed Erik ten Hag to pioneer a new phase in their history. The marquee signings of Christian Eriksen and Casemiro saw football from the same perspective balance with Ten Hag, while young players like Malaka, Antonio and Martinez form the base of a new generation of stars. But you see, the problem at Manchester United was way beyond what coaching expertise or marquee players could handle. And they would soon find out after defeats against Brentford and Brighton in the first 2 games of the season. The 10-year downward trajectory had continued for Manchester United, and it got even worse. Erik ten Hag would eventually calm the storm in Manchester, and he started to build his team from the ground up. But his honeymoon period wouldn't last for long. After coping with torrents of pressure in his early weeks of Manchester United, Ten Hag would also have to deal with another feisty problem in Cristiano Ronaldo. The Ronaldo drama. Following a surge of victories, Manchester United was on an upward trajectory and they were finally getting their acts together. But a familiar ghost from the past came haunting: controversies. It became clear 2 fiery personalities in Erik ten Hag and Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't thrive together. One had to leave for the other. And so, the game of chess began. Against Tottenham Hotspur, Ronaldo was left on the bench up until the 90th minute, when he refused to be used as a substitute. In the next game, Ronaldo would captain the side to a defeat against Aston Villa. But the next twist in the Ronaldo drama was something no one would expect. Cristiano Ronaldo had become absent from Manchester United games and training, but this was only the start of a turbulent few weeks for the club. And on the 16th of November 2022, Cristiano Ronaldo released an explosive interview detailing his dissatisfaction with how the club was run. He also claimed not to respect Ten Hag as the manager did not respect him. When all was said and done, Cristiano Ronaldo was released from the club and Manchester United started a new journey yet again, becoming a well-oiled machine. After a turbulent couple of months, Manchester United are now finding its feet. From December onwards, the club embarked on a tremendous run. Erik Ten Hag had handled the Ronaldo situation expertly and everything that came with it. He was now implementing his system and developing players his way. Erik Ten Hag's philosophy was to play front foot football, press the opponents and create a handful of chances. Manchester United have fared quite well against some big teams, but it's against small teams they are beginning to show the mettle to grind out victories. More importantly, the club is rebuilding its culture. In the game against Wolverhampton Wanderers, Marcus Rashford was late to the team's meeting and was subsequently benched by Erik Ten Hag. Instead of sulking about the decision, Rashford took his punishment in good faith and even scored the winner. After the game, Marcus Rashford apologised for his mistakes. This treatment showed that the culture at the club is changing. The quadruple dream. The last time a title challenge from Old Trafford felt even remotely possible was 2 years ago when Paul Pogba's volley at Turf Moor sent United top after 17 games. Like many of the high points of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tenure, the nagging question was whether it was sustainable. The answer was no. In those moments, while Manchester United was doing well, it was quite clear they would collapse at some point. They were working with a team thriving on individual brilliance, and those walls would fall at one point. But this time it is different, as the team isn't just getting results, but is giving incredible performances to go with excellent results. In fact, after early defeats against Brentford and Brighton, Manchester United are now rubbing shoulders with the biggest teams in terms of win percentages. Manchester United are still well in for all major trophies this season, and it's a strong contender for them all. The latest in their catalogue of impressive displays and results is their win against Manchester City. There's a togetherness in the group that's been absent for so long, and while a title challenge is still steps away, the fact that it is even mentioned after the season the teams had is reason enough for every United fan to believe that the Devils would rise again, and the good old times are coming back. It is an extraordinary transformation, and Manchester United becoming title challengers doesn't feel outlandish anymore, but they are far from a finished article. There are individual players whom, if Manchester United were to lose for long periods, would be in big trouble. However, the difference in just a few months has been staggering to say the least. The club is hopeful of completing their sale before long, which would make a huge difference to their financial situation. Manchester United are on one of the best runs in the world at the moment. They were a staggering 35 points behind Manchester City 12 months ago. Now they are a single point behind the leaders, a bit with a game in hand. It is probably too early to declare that Manchester United can win the title, but it is clear that they are in a much better place than they were in the past 10 years. And for those of us who grow up watching the Red Devils create moments of pure magic, the renaissance of the Red Devils is a welcome and exciting thing to see. For now though, they must be cautious and never let the old ghosts slip in. Did you enjoy this video? How well do you think Manchester United would do this season? Let us know in the comments section below, and be sure to like and give a recommendation on what videos you'd like to see next, and subscribe to keep an eye out for our latest videos. Until next time.